This is your foot. Have you ever seen this kind of foot? We call it Bigfoot, and it's called a foreigner. Not only does this mother-in-law feel bad about it, because it hurts even when walking, then it is especially easy to fall after driving for the elderly, and it particularly affects our lives. But what should we do about this disease? Many people have this problem. Today I will take you to the China Academy of Traditional Chinese Medicine. Wangjing Hospital went to find an orthopedic specialist, Director Wen Jianmin. He is an expert on foreign crime. Let's ask him what he can do. Wangjing Hospital has arrived. A third award hospital established in several new years. This bone is about your second bone. This is Wen Hospital. It's so awesome. It's the last one in the country. Princess, hello. The problem of big foot bones, mother-in-law. Today, I will give you some really useful science popularization through you. Good. How did it get this disease? It is related to genetics. Is it still related to wearing shoes? It still has something to do with the way you walk. It has a fairy peak and a tiger sky. Xian Dian accounts for about 70%. It's a family that your previous generation had. Maybe the next generation will have it. Some are even genetically inherited. Because I put the 70% of people, it is mainly inherited from the maternal line. Mom has it, my daughter has it. The day after tomorrow is generally related to several factors. It's just factors outside the shoes. What about the pointed toe shoes now? There are also high temperature shoes. Pointed toe shoes account for the price of high temperature shoes. Just like this. My feet are very hard, like a life sentence. Also, it's extremely fatal. For example, rheumatism and ventilation can cause this maternal foreign crime. There is also a neurological. For example, cerebral infarction. I really learned a lot today. So many reasons. If I have a foreign mother, but I don't feel anything. So, do I need treatment? Better do it well, whether you have symptoms or not. Over the decades, you will have an impact. Your knees, nostalgic. Why join? Hurry up. To what extent have you developed? This won't work. Just say that the second person hooked up. Come here in a hurry between drinks. Just like always. This hurts. That pain patient is in pain. Now there are many netizens. Said he was online. I found some foot irritation. Then the belt collapses. Can it be effective? He has a certain effect, especially in children, before the bone structure is closed. The speed at which the lying condition develops. The bone structure closes around 15 or 16 years old. Before that, you can use it. Well, some people say, I don't want to do it. Then I'll make a plan. Can it be cured? First, rely on financial planning to cure items. Is impossible. It is possible to relieve symptoms. Under what circumstances? I can observe. Under what circumstances? I have to have surgery before the bone structure is closed. Can't do. Your child is usually 14 to 15 years old. This bone structure is closing. The male is about 15 to 16 years old. Your maternal side is 9 degrees. You don't need to worry about it within 0 to 15 degrees. If it exceeds 15 degrees, and there is Tengzhong, you can do it. Of course, there is a problem. He is afraid of many people. Talk about past surgeries. There may be a lot of movement after you finish it. Have to rest for several months. Particularly worried about this issue. So, do you have any good ideas now? But so far, there are more than 200 varieties. This little place, more than 200 types of dormitories. Just explain this disease. It is incurable. Haotai so far, there are only a dozen types left. There are also broken bones. No bones. Some of them have broken tendons. In fact, people don't know about tendon break. Cut off the muscle legs. Then you cut off the bones. Fear hand injury. Broken bones can grow back. A muscle cannot grow back after it is broken. I also saw some reports. There is a dedicated greenhouse therapy. You invented it, right? Everyone just sits and plays. Use my method to do it in our country. It is the dormitory that does the most. About 130,000 cases. I don't do much myself. I have probably done more than 10,000 cases myself. I already won this in 2002. National scientific and technological progress. Wait, I have thousands of disciples and grandchildren in China. National Science and Technology Award. Already won 7 World Science and Technology Awards. Zhuang Li has more than a dozen. In fact, there are more than 200 articles. This is a minimally invasive procedure, right? It's minimally invasive. Those who don't nail. What is its principle? Does it also require bone formation? To form bones. If there is no bone, there are cases where patients relapse within a few days. This is the first. Which position of the joint do you want to know? I can only solve the bone neck. Just this piece. It's just a sneak peek. It's probably over 20 degrees in foreign countries. 30 degrees. When it's over, I'll cut this air into bones. It's over. break this bone. When it's done, push it over. It's coming right here, just after coming here. Don't you do nails? Right. We don't do internal bone nailing. I'm going to do external bone nailing. We use variety shows, fruit grain, external bone nail. Explode. How big is the incision for this surgery? Will that leave 8? A year or 2 later. You can't see my surgical incision because the operation 8 is very small. According to me, some people are very considerate. To be honest, I have a way. Approximately how big? Between 0.2 and 0.5. Girls are particularly concerned. After I finish this operation, can I still say no more about high heels? Can be worn after 1 year. But I have to remind you, wear high heels to us. Other key points of the human body are bad. Heels of high heels. 3 centimeters is the best. It's still bearable for the feet. Try to carry a pair of flat shoes. After you finish your work, change it quickly. How about the pain of the patient's restraints? Extremely hassle-free. After surgery, the average 8-hour patient, it still hurts a little. No need to eat in pain. It will be good in 3 days. How long does it take for it to go to the ground? Get off after a long walk. How long does it need to rest? It will be a good year after the transfer is completed. At that time, 3 months was usually quite good. 3 days, let alone 100 days. That's my advantage. After the patient's surgery, it does not affect its life. It's this wiping eversion. Is it after reaching old age? It is also the one that fell. Very important factor. I've had quite a few of these. The patient fell down after a long problem. After falling down, I was protected by Wangjing. I said, we long time, just like a car chassis. The chassis is crooked, just like the square car. If the elderly have extropion, then you should have eaten earlier. He said that how is life? We also do it for more than 90 years old. You can do it for him in such a big year. He's recovering so well. What is the reason? First, one, my anesthesia is emergency anesthesia. Many elderly people can't keep an eye on this one, Ma. This basic disease. Don't dare to anesthetize. What about the other one? I have surgery quickly. How long does the operation take? My surgery is ready in 10 minutes. I have a set ways to recover. But finally, there is some order. Then you need to be hospitalized for how many days? Generally speaking, when I am hospitalized, I stay about a week. Can anyone tell me that it's okay to stay there for 2 weeks? But I continue. No need to follow along. Since it is an operation, then you have to be serious. Treat him as a problem. When he said I was free soon, I just left the central government. Say that is this. Irresponsible to patients. So many years. Greenhouse therapy is also famous. I didn't understand it at the time. I said, why as a result, he can. No nails? You think of these. I suddenly became cheerful. I have no idea. Our fans and friends didn't understand. If you have such a need, follow Director Wen's account. Learn more from him. Solve some of our customer problems. Includes everyone worthy questions. Just these few days. Steadfastly. Work. Take our study abroad. Carry the motherland with you. Carry every devil on the patient's feet. This is my hope. Wow. You are really amazing. You're a dedicated specialist. What a blessing to the people. Thank you. Thank you.